Welcome back, YouTubers. This is going to be a review of Zeo Ranger 5 Red, or the Zeo Red Ranger, as the box says, Tommy from Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. Now, this is going to be the third Tommy figure I've done a review on recently, and I have to say, I'm kind of shocked that they put out so many Tommy figures. The Lord Dracon one I could understand, but I'm a little surprised they put out so many Tommies. Then again, he is one of the more popular characters, even if I'm not a huge fan of him. So, let's get down to business. First, we got the basic figure. We've got the energy blast here that goes to his Zeo laser pistol. Two hands, both in a closed position, and one set, I believe, are both in the open position. I'll have to check. Yeah. We got two closed fists here and two open fists here. Now, something I'm a little sad about is they gave us a big explosion effect for Rocky as the blue Zeo Ranger, but they didn't give us his power weapon. Tommy, however, for some reason, gets his power weapon. So, not sure what the deal is with there. No love for Rocky? Anyway, let's get down to it. First, let's take a look at the sword. Wow. I think they've got this photo a little weird because I just noticed this arm has the trigger finger while this one has the closed hand, so I don't know how they managed that. There must have been a second set of hands they made, or they have more hands at the factory for the photo shoots and such. Really, you can't put the Zeo laser pistol in this one. The grip's just too small. I couldn't manage it. Not without doing some damage to the thing. Yeah, this one's got a slightly wider grip. The sword fits better in the other hand. I don't know how they managed that photograph on the back of the box, but that's way inaccurate. I'm a little disappointed here. There's some obvious cutoff for the paint there. They could have done a better job on this one, I'm afraid. I do think that this one is a decent figure, though. Don't get me wrong. It's got the sword, though. I think this one's actually smaller than Rocky's. Let me get his out right quick, and we can do a quick comparison, because I got it in the box over here. Here we go. Here's Rocky. Let's compare their swords. No, same sword. Though Rocky's has an additional gold paint tap there. His laser pistol, though, is got a few more gold paint taps on it. But otherwise, Rocky's pretty much the loser in this in terms of extra parts. They really shortchanged him. Because Tommy gets an extra sword, he doesn't even get his tonfas. Though I will point out, when you pull his arms back, you can't see any blue above them. But when you pull back Tommy's, not so much. If anyone knows where you can get a good gold to match this, let me know on my Twitter page. I'd love to know that so I could do some touch-ups there. Fixing paint-apps is something you gotta do with some Hasbro stuff, because their quality of control is not the greatest. Anyway, the head's good. The star is pretty good. Don't have to fix it like I did for Rocky's triangle. Sword slots right in. Laser pistol also slots right in, so no troubles there. So let's check out this alternate head. Oh, that one was unstiff. This has a lot of red there. Looks like they didn't do a great job of this one. Yeah, I'm a little worried about the quality control on these figures lately. This one's okay, but the underside is a little funky. Yeah. I mean, this one's okay, but I'd be careful if you're buying this figure. There, you might get a bad one, potentially. As I mentioned when I did the White Ranger figure, I was going to compare the facial sculpts they've done of Tommy thus far. This is the one they did of him as Lord Dracon. Actually, let me zoom in a bit, give you guys a better look at him. Dark black-brown instead of the light brown there. And here, we have him as the White Ranger head. I have to say, these sculpts are really different from each other. There are some similarities, but honestly speaking, this face does not look anything like the other two. These two at least look like they're related. This one, totally off. And even still, this one, his lips are really puffy looking. I'm not sure about these head sculpts. I honestly do not know what to think of them. I can tell you this, though. I would tell Hasbro that they need to get some better people on this, or at least use a consistent model for these, because they're not doing a very good job on accuracy. Then again, I don't buy these for the facial sculpts. I'm more in it for the Ranger head, so I'm not too broken up about it, but I am paying for it, so I prefer it if they did a better job. At any rate, that's Z05. It's a decent figure. It's got the same kind of joints and bending motions that the other Ranger figures have in this series. It's got a few more parts than the average Ranger does, so yeah. Also, the one problem with this kind of hairstyle prevents head movement a lot of the time, so yeah, not the greatest looking. I wouldn't recommend turning his head when he's like this. But otherwise, please like, subscribe, comment below, share this with your friends, and I'll see you all the next time. Ciao!